Kanjo, we are all Alanjo. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? So Kingdom. We're back with Kingdom, chapter 586, and it seems like, in my opinion, I think it is pretty clear, that Kanju is dead. With him being like, ah. So let's see what chapter 566. Oh, we're 20 chapters past that. 21 chapters, I guess. We're on chapter 586, ladies and gentlemen. Showdown of two thrusts. I like to thrust too. With a sword, of course. I don't have a sword. We won't continue that conversation any further. Calm out. There you go. Carve a bloody path out of danger. Don't stop. Keep running. Go! Captain, go! Oh, he actually blocks it. That lad is like, no, that spear is like, He is out cold. Like, he is straight up out cold. But Ohan swoops in, he's like, nah, son. Yeah, son. Not today. Not today! What? Hunsama! Bah, what a fool. He threw himself back into the Raigo. Hunsama surrounded him. No, Captain Kanji, are you out of your mind? Pure idiocy. Stop talking. Hurry up and fall back. We need to get out before they complete. He always goes on like, oh yeah, I'm such a lit. Oh shit, you're such a knob. You're such a dickhead. You're such a loser. But in reality, he cares about all the people. He cares about all the people, alright? He shows with actions, not with words, alright? Just relax it. Go on. Hansama, this time for sure. This shall be your end. Not good. Yowen's caught the young master so he can't escape. Hurry, Hansama, before he closes. Die. The moment he shows his back, all it'll take is just one good swing on. I've lost the sensation in my arms at this point. I can only manage two more. That's what the chapter's title is referring to. At this point, I can only manage two more thrusts at full strength. But that's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need to bring down Yowen. Shotaku, Kyoko, I need you to guard on my side. Huh? Don't tell me. He intends to slay Yowen under these conditions. If he manages that, the whole momentum will shift. So let us see. Please wait, young club. Yeah, like, please wait now. Like straight up goes in. Hunsama, fill him with foul. With all she of the way fire dragons having fallen to my spear in the past, there is no reason that I cannot also defeat Yowen. If I am allowed to focus solely on Yowen and concentrate all my power into the dragon's talon, I don't think this is gonna go well, to be completely 100% honest with you. Oh, he gets him in the arm. He's okay. He straight up goes through the arm. Everyone shot like that. That's impossible. Spurt. He's crumbled Yowen-sama's right arm. Young, go, this is the end for you. No, what? Even with that hole in his arm, he's still like tensing up. He's like, nah, son, I've been through countless wars. Block this. And, oh. He knocks him off the horse and bends his entire spear. He knocks him up with the sheer power, knocks him off the horse and bends his entire spear. And Ohon is out cold. Ah, shit. He's not dead, but he's out. It's going to be a suicide mission to get him out of there now. Is he still? No. How could you have been so foolish, young master? All because you came back for me, for the likes of me. It's finally over. It's not over yet. It's still too early to give up. Listen to me, all of you. You need to take the young master out of here. Kyoko, Shotaku, I'm counting on you. The young master isn't someone who will meet his end here. Oh, but he will. And not only him. The Gyokoho shall die with him, and the entire Shin right wing shall soon fall. The right wing will not fall. Kanjo. So long as the Gyokoho is not wiped out here, then our right wing still stands a chance, because the Shin right wing still has the He-Shin unit. Aha! The He-Shin unit. Ah! The He-Shin unit. Twitch. You mentioned Shin. I can't be below that failure. Let me fight that Twitch. Please stay alive. We gotta save him, Kyoko. Yeah. You think we let you? The fall of Ohon, eh? The fall of Ohon. You know what they say? After every fall, there is a greater rise that comes after it. If he survives this fall, that could be the ultimate fall, which is death. But if he survives this, then you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Come back stronger. But the Hisshin unit, hey! I like the Hisshin unit getting praised. They feel like my children. All right, I'll be honest. The Hisshin unit feels like my child. I'll be 100% completely honest. All right, like all the other units. The you know, for example, the Gyoko whole unit, I'm like, you know what? Those guys are cool. But like the Hisshin unit, those are my children. That's what it is. Those are my children. And I will always protect my children. That's just the way I see it, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway. I don't know how much time I have. That's the issue. So I'm going to leave it at this. Because I don't want to get interrupted halfway through the next chapter. But I'll see you all then. Peace out. Have a nice day. Bye. I'm really liking this shirt. It looks pretty cool. It's a bit small, honestly. It's M. I bought it a long time ago. It's when it was much slimmer. It's M. Right now I'm probably at L, maybe close to XL. But I feel like it's okay. I'm not that large, right? I'm at L. But like this looks pretty cool in my opinion. Look at that, cool looking snake. Cool looking snake. Anyway. Anyway, you're not here about my snake. Phrasing. Phrasing. But my snake is here for you. Phrasing. I amuse myself way too easily. What time is it? Alright, I've got time. Let me just say that. But I do want to get myself some food. Buy some food. The shops are finally open again, as I found out yesterday. Well, actually, no, 2 days ago. Time zones for me, because I don't really sleep during the day, and so on and so on. It's kind of all a mess for me. But the point is, right? Shops are open again, which is brilliant for me. Absolutely brilliant for me, because that means I can get food again. I can get even fatter again, even perfect. In about a year's time, you look back in this video, about a year's time when chapter 800 comes out, actually no, what are they, like 650, so when chapter 700 comes out, I'll be like this and that, and I'm like, yeah, it's good. Life is good, you know. I always say I don't really care about my, anyway, that's not what you're here for, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 580, what was the last one? 586. So we're on 587, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, the Hisshin unit. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah, the Hisshin unit. 86, 87, 88, 89. Okay, perfect. I got my time. I got my numbers right. So we're on chapter 587. Only prayers can save Ohon. Is that what you're trying to say? Go! Get Handsome out of here! You think we'll let him get away? Yeah! Killed him! Put Ohon out of his misery! They're all being stabbed. They're all being taken down. Clang! Thanks, Shotaku! There's no way we're getting out like this, not unless someone sacrifices themselves to hold them off. Smash! And you see the smash with the giant ball. Boom! Boom! Kyoko! There's your sacrifice. Go! Brother! Get out of our way! Gets stabbed in the back. He's like, no, I'm chunky and clunky and not very funky. Kyoko, stand aside. Shotaku, I know that we promised each other in the past to never get too invested so we could stay alive on the battlefield. Stab. Looks like that didn't go as planned. So he's taking all the 10 spears out while they're attacking him. But you know, that's okay because Honsama is a man worth dying for. Squeeze. I leave the rest to you, my brother. He just looks back. The friendly giant just looks back. I leave the rest to you, my brother. And he goes out. But he goes out. He's down. Kyoko! Is something wrong, Shindon? So is this like where we left off last time when we saw Shin like looking back like, Ohan had fallen. is that what we are right now? We now got the context and now we're back at that point of the story. Does it feel like there is something going on at the other battlefields, Joshua? The others? I mean, the Aku army next to it? No, I'm not sure. Maybe it's even where the Gyokuho are. The Gyokuho? The one that's even further away. Ohan, you're not letting the Zhao slow you down, are you? We're really giving it our all on the offensive against the Gyoan army on this end. Tch, looks like he got away. All because of that one big Ophir. One person managed to do all that. Nice. Whatever. Owen's not going to survive either way. Yeah, let us head back, sir. This is still the Gyokuho center. They really will be converging on us soon. Not to mention, your wound needs to be seen to quickly. Damn that Ohan. He just had to take out Gyoan's dominant arm with him. I don't know why, but like suddenly, like the second I started speaking, like suddenly I've got a blocked nose. I don't understand it. Like the whole time I was like A-okay, and now the second I say a word, it's like you can hear me sniffing the whole time. It's like a super blocked nose, like just out of nowhere. His men were quite formidable too. It gives them some respect, bro. Nearly half of the Orion have perished. The 10 spears have lost 4 members as well. Many of them were killed by the big guy. Should we take his head with us and leave him? Let's head back. Yes, sir. Chogaru, huh? Looks like it's over. And it failed. Sort of, alright? They didn't get Owen's head. Then there is no reason for us to stay here either. Let us return to headquarters and reorganize the formation. Yes, sir! Having confirmed Gyoan had accomplished his mission and begun his retreat, Chogai would also call off his diversionary attacks and fall back to his own headquarters. It was only then that Banjo would finally learn of the Gyokuho's headquarters' annihilation and Ohan's defeat. Horn-sama has been... Akero now Ohan. It's like everyone's been taken. Shin is the new captain. He's the new commander. He's the new leader. I don't get it. What's wrong with my nose, man? I was fine, A-okay. I was like playing Smite all day. I'm like, okay, let me read some Kingdom, and then suddenly, I was playing Smite, talking to friends and everything, and I was A-okay. I was able to talk to friends. I was like A-okay. Now the second I say one word on Kingdom, like, it makes no sense. Hansama has been taken to the tent at the campgrounds. He is still alive, but is hanging by the same Sako. But is hanging by a thread. Other 10, we need you to take command of the Gyokuho. Zhao is already launching another attack. Kanja, how could you have let this... How do you mean how... He saved him. No, sir. Kanja is not to blame. It's thanks to him that Hansama is... Where are you going, Kanja? Sorry, Banyo. Just give me a moment. I'm sorry. Kyoko. Flop. Kanju? Kanju is badly injured too. Take him to the tents. Everyone's badly injured. I don't have tissue. No, I don't. With Ohan taken out of action, the Gyokuho had no choice but to fall back to a point further back from the Aku army. They're all being pushed back. And having learned of this, the Aku army redirected troops to strengthen its right in a fear of a pincer attack by Chogayu. This, however, resulted in a weakening front, thus yielding ground to the Bananji army. They're all being taken out right now. On the other hand, Gyoan's absence allowed the Hishinu to make significant inroads against the Gyoan army to a point where even the Bananji army had to be wary of them. Okay. As the 13th day developed in this manner, Chogai would sound the withdrawal earlier than he did. He doesn't need to attack. That's the thing. He doesn't need to attack. Just gotta hold out and hold out and hold out and hold out. Would sound the withdrawal earlier than normal. The reason for this was due to Gyoan. When he should need to learn of his injuries, there was the risk of them further strengthening their attacks to exploit his weakness. And the other reason would naturally be Ohan's early defeat. It was decided that allowing time for this news to spread and demoralize the Shin force would be the better course to take. What is It's like in the span of like 10 minutes. As word spread that the man responsible for awakening the unit yesterday had been defeated, it signaled both the end of the Gyokuho unit and also the loss of one of the key supports holding up Shin's right flank. Certainly in the upcoming victory tomorrow, Chogai retreated back to his campgrounds. Yeah, they are done. So this is the Gyokuho's headquarters, Shin of the Hishin unit. Over there, hang on. He's being treated right now. That's why everyone's quietly waiting outside. I know you made an effort to come here, but could you wait here? Waiting quietly, you say? But ain't the old fart making a ruckus over there? Is it that bad, Ohan, that is? As you can see, at this point, the only thing left is to pray and hope for the best. but to expect the worst. Let me through. Oi, it's okay. Old man banned you. Shit. Get a grip on yourself. He's going to be fine. Yeah. Forget your prayers. I mean, keeping it in your prayers. But this is Ohan we're talking about. He is going to be a-okay. He is one of the... He's one of the new guys. And words from Shin. You fool, what makes you say that? His heart's almost stopped beating numerous times already. Even so, he's going to be fine. He's not going to die. How could he afford to die here? Sniff. I know that. Some. Yeah, that's right. Honsama won't let himself die here. It reminds me of Moten. It really reminds me of Moten. You know, like when Mob was like, he's my son. He's not gonna die. this is the same thing that like that kind of expectation from Shin. Like, don't worry. It is Ohan, my rival. He's got this whole squad here. He's not going to die. Trust him. About Kyukai too. Not only has she got this amazing medicine, she also knows these strange techniques that your healers won't know. Strange techniques, eh? I just say, just let her inside. I'm sure she'll be of help to you. Oi! Huh? I already told you earlier. I can't fix everything. Yeah, I know. But looking at these guys now, you're the only one I can rely on, Kyuka. Hey, wait! Don't just stroll in. Foo. Just me. You're not going in? Yeah, I'm not. It's not like I want to see him when he's a stiff breeze from kicking a bucket. And he probably won't want me to looking at him either. Besides, I didn't come all the way here just to visit Ohan. I'm here because I wanted to discuss with the Gyokoho how we're going to beat this Zhao left wing. Yeah, he hasn't given up. Oh, maybe down, but he hasn't given up. He's been doing A-okay. He's like, you know what? Nah, I'm a winning. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind. I could never get enough. And when the battle comes tomorrow, I just wanna win. I just wanna win. Cause all I do is win, no matter what. That's Shin right now. He hasn't given up. The Shin right wing still has the He Shin unit. Exactly. Captain Kanjin. You really, even in this situation, you're still... Of course! Why else do we fight if not to win? My kid. That's my boy. My kid. He's probably the same age as me. How old is he at this point? He's probably 24 like me, but... My boy. That's what he is. He's my kid. He's the kid. But fool, you really are a fool to the core. Ah, shit. Night of the 13th day. 2 days remain until the battle at Shukai Plain reaches its finale. Oh, so we're getting a time limit on everything now. I mean, we have a food time limit, but now we're getting an actual time limit. 2 days remain until the battle at Shukai Plains reaches its finale. Alright. Chapter 588, Right Wing's Headquarter. Are we talking about Shin here? Is this Hishin the new headquarter? The Hishin unit. Hey, calm down, everyone. Calm down. The Hishin unit has no plan on retreating. Of course not. Q-cards like. Oh, actually, no, it's the food. It's the food, the potato. Gurgle, right, gurgle. I guess it's done. Gurgle. And this one's missing a bit. Splish. Split it. They're trying to heat the water. As Kuko, I think it was Kuko or 10 that said, you know, drink warm water with your food. It's gonna keep you a little more satiated. Split it properly, man. It's mostly hot water. Her just shut up. Are you trying to make soup here? Well, down the hatch. Sip. It's finally reached a point where you can't even taste it, just like drinking hot water. And he only passed out this puny amount of horse meat too. Surely, there were way more dead horses. Surely, there were way more dead horses today, right? Yeah, but those Zhao bastards started busting out these weird powder when they fell back. Heart rate poison. No idea what it was, but it stank like crazy. Some smelly powder? You didn't hear? Kyogai-san lost a bunch of his men because of that stuff. Oh no. Loads of other out of action because of stomach aches too. That's one way of going about it. Then is this meat we're eating safe? That's probably from our horses, so yeah, but every horse that gets eaten means a precious battlefield resource that has been lost. Lieutenant N said this means that even if we weren't fighting, we'd be coming up to the end of our rope already. Sure, but is this even gonna give us the strength to fight tomorrow? Maybe we should throw in a bit more of our stash. Nah. Do that and we won't have anything to eat at all tomorrow. It might not seem like much, but this includes Chokarasai. This includes Chikurai, Sai, and Hokuman's portions. All these guys that died today. Yeah. So drink it wisely. But didn't Oha I was gonna slap my nose, but I don't want to break it. Like I was gonna like full on, you know how I always like slap myself? I was gonna like full on slap my nose to the side, be like, be gone, thought. But like I don't want to break it because I know I don't hold back. That's my issue. So I've never broken a single. Fun fact: I've never broken a single bone ever. And I used to play football, and I used to be like one of those people that like if I see some, when I say football, I mean soccer, right? And I used to be like one of the people that I used to play for like a team for like a long, not professionally, but like for a team when I was like until from like 6 until I was like 11. Then I kind of stopped, and then I kind of returned for like 2 years or so. But the point is, I used to play weekly, like weekly, monthly tournaments, everything. Right? We used to win. I used to have like all these trophies as well, but I don't have them anymore. That's not the point. Point is, I always used to be one of those people that like. If I saw someone doing a dangerous challenge, like a studs up, like high-footed challenge, I would go into it. I'd be like, you know what? I don't care. I'm like the kind of person that like I was like, I want to see what it feels like breaking a bone, and that was me as a child, right? I'm not that way anymore. But as a child, I was like, I've never broken a bone, so I want to actually. So I'm going into these challenges because first of all, I don't really get hurt. Like I'm kind of like a. I'm not strong, I'll say that. I'm not strong, but I'm like sort of like a tank almost, right? You can kind of like just do whatever you want, and I'll just be like, whatever. Like straight up, whatever. We're moving on. And so as a kid, when I used to play football all the time, I used to like always go into like these dangerous challenges. I'm like, yay! Basically, I grin into them, like trying to win the ball or whatnot, and maybe like draw a foul in the expense of like potentially like breaking a leg or something, or breaking a foot or something. And I was just like, whatever. Never broken anything. But like now that I'm older, I'm like I don't want to break anything. Like, I'm breaking my nose, never broken a nose, never broken like a finger, a bone, a leg, you know, an arm. And it's not like I ever held back, because I've always been like very, very dangerous. I've always been like living on the edge, I guess, but like never. I tell you like 100 stories where like I should have broken something. For example, once me and my cousin, well, it wasn't me, me and a family's friend's oldest son. Me and a family friend's son. I was calling my friend. Me and a friend. All right. We used to like play. He was like 4 or 5 years older than me. Right. We used to like play. Almost like sumo wrestling, like on a table tennis platform. It was like a stone platform, and it was outside. So like he won because he's obviously older. I fell backwards. And like usually like, when you fall backwards on the table, you can like always like adjust yourself, so catch yourself. But like I didn't realize how like close I was to the edge. So like he was pushing me back, I was like going back as well because I like trying to steady myself, and I just like fell straight up, back of the head, hit myself on the back of the head, and everyone thought like I was out. Like everyone thought like I remember like everyone like it was like 4 people. Everyone like crowding around me like, oh shit, are you dead? Because he just I like straight up like just fell head first. And I was like, no, can we continue? Did I lose? Like that was basically my attitude. It was like once I jumped off a building. As a dare, like people were like, oh man, this building's way too high. No, nobody jumped. I was like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I like the second I jumped off, because that building was like right next to our house. The second I jumped off, my mum came home from like shopping, and she saw me jump off. All I heard was like I landed, and then like I heard her scream like, what the explicit, what are you doing? Alright? And I was like, I run away. I was like, hey, you're not catching me. It was an awkward reunion when I came home. I'll say that much. It was quite awkward when I came home that day. But like, I've done all these like, the building was relatively tall. Like, I could jump out of my building right now. It's like, I'm on the first floor. That's not really high. That's not high. I'm talking about like legitimately like second, third floor. That I just jumped off just for the sake of it. Like just because of a dare. But I was like, how old was I? I must have been like 8 or 9. I was like, yeah, let me do this. Nobody else is doing it. I always lived on the edge, and I never got hurt or injured. It just, I feel like I'm a tank, but I don't want to say that. Just come at me and like try and stab me. It's like, no, like no. Anyway, that's not the point. I don't know. How did I even get to this point? I don't know. But didn't Ohun get defeated? Maybe tomorrow will be our last. Don't think like that, Cindy boy. Don't think like that's why I thought about that. Because these guys need to start manning up. Yeah, you stop being little wussies. You're gonna win tomorrow. That's it. You're gonna win tomorrow. Go. Why are you always saying these depressing things? Oh, but could it be, hey? You're just wasting your energy. Still, he's got a point. Who'd have thought even Ohun would get taken out? Yeah, huh? Horses. And it's Agakir. What's going on? again! They're not the Hishin unit, are they? But doesn't look like there are enemies either. I am Dancer, standing commander of the Aku Army. Is this the Hishin unit's campground? Huh? The Aku Army, standing commander? Doesn't that mean he's the highest ranked guy in the right wing? Answer me. Yes, sir. That's right, sir. Shin's tent is just up ahead. You imbecile! What kind of fool would so easily reveal his commanding officer's whereabouts? Sorry, sir. But you have my thanks. Pardon us. Let's go. You know who Akakin reminds me of? He reminds me of the happy mask seller from Zelda Majora's Mask. Behave! Whoa! More cavalry? It's a lieutenant this time. Was that the officer from the Aku Army just now? Seemed like it. I came to meet him, but it appears I was too late. You knew they were coming, of course. Strategy. This is like the crucial day. What's going on, Lieutenant? Why are the Aku Army's top brass coming over to us? It's not just the Aku Army. The Gyokoho officers are currently gathered at our headquarters as well. What? Lieutenant, what the heck's going on? Why are all these big shots suddenly coming over to visit us? We're reorganizing the right wing, huh? We're setting up the Hishin unit to be the right wing's main headquarters. So that from tomorrow onwards, the right wing can fight with the Hishin unit at its core. Hey, you lot. Step your game up. Don't disappoint Shin right now. I mean, you never disappointed Shin, so and you're Gucci. You're Gucci. Thank you for coming, Standard Commander Densa. Reluctant as I was to come, I felt I owed you and your passionate plea as much, Bunji. I'm here because I wanted to discuss with the Gyokoho how we're going to beat Zhao's left wing tomorrow. Wait, Shin, if that's the case, then it should not just be our two groups. We should also include the Aku Army in this discussion. I'll try and convince the officers to come and join us in this meeting. The location will be at your tent. Looks like Banjo is a smarter man than I give him credit for. And what's with that reluctant crap standing command? After all, this isn't a bad idea. Now let's hear it, Shin of the Hishin unit. From this moment on, this will be the right wing's main headquarters. In other words, the commander of our entire right wing is none other than you. It's none other than you. It's none other than you. It's none other than you. Let's go. That's all right with you. I see. If Shindona is to become the right-wing commander, then Kaio-ten will in turn also become the right-wing strategist. And that means that, she's going to be responsible for more people living and dying, and on her shoulders will rest the heavy responsibilities that comes with it. She's prepared. Oh, what other choice do we have? Good. Then let's get this meeting started so we can destroy the Zhao tomorrow. Alright, Ishin unit. This is like the first step of him becoming a general. In essence, right, my nose is right now running. My right nose is running, right? I don't care. Screw it, right? In essence, he's a general. Right now, in essence, he is a motive. In essence, he's a leader. As long as Aku and Ohon are down, he, in essence, is the general right now. Haha. Yeah, boy. This is like a first step to becoming a general. Then a first step. Oh, there's more. I thought this was the end of the chapter. No, there is more. Center Army, Osun's headquarters. Report. Another update on the young lord. Apart from him still being alive, they have not said anything else. We've received a report from elsewhere stating that one of the Hishin unit's lieutenant is treating his wounds. Ha! What in the name of report? The right wing appears to have started something of their own accord. What? What are they up to? It seems to be something involving the main headquarters over. Something involving moving the main headquarters over. My nose is like really running right. I don't care, alright? Moving the main headquarters over to the Hishin, and you see just a Twitch. Not twitch.tv/allrightio, which you should follow, by the way, but just a Twitch. Just a Twitch. I do need a tissue, though. What do you mean? I believe the... Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I have to get myself a tissue. I don't want, my nose to be running right now, so I'll see you in a second. He's back. And he's back. When I say tissue, I always mean, toilet paper, basically. It's just easier having this than, 10 tissues. But yeah, twitch.tv/allrighty. That's where we left off. Something involving moving the main headquarters over to the Hishin unit. What do you mean? I believe they intend to appoint Shin of the Hishin unit as commander without our approval. What did you say? Is this what he was expecting? Is this what he figured? Yeah, because he still said there's one thing that needs to be done left. Is that what he expected? Ohon to fall and Shin to be commanded? Yeah, he's not psychic, alright. He's not Alakazam with his 1000 IQ. He's not that, right? But he's just saying ho. That's it, ho. This would not be the only significant event to occur on this evening of the 13th day. The stirring of another would take place not far away. Gyo We're going to go inside the city wall. Ah, that's right. Did you hear about that thing with Takuta? Takuta, who got hurt real bad? Don't tell me you kicked the bucket or something. Nah, look, nothing like that. It happened last night, actually. All Shoyo happened to pass by the area where all the wounded are being kept, and he says he saw Takuta awake. Oh, guess he's feeling better, and wasn't his face so messed up it was Sneaky, sneaky. Nah, here's the weird part. So Takuta had taken his bandages off so you could see his face here. But he said that it wasn't Takuta's face underneath. It was a completely different guy, huh? A different guy? You mean we got him mixed up with someone else after coming to Gyo? Sneaky, sneaky. Isn't that what I said? I thought about it, but I didn't. I don't know whether I must have said it. Usually I say what I think, so I must have said that a long time ago in a previous video, right? But like, you know what I would do? I would just like disguise a few of my soldiers, just sneak in, and then like start shit from inside, and then you attack from the outside, and cause mayhem. You mean we got him? No, we can't be. We've been carrying him all this way since we first set for Gyo, all while thinking he was Takuta. We've been with him since we first left the city of Seki, which means by the time we first set off from Gyo with our wound after being attacked by the Ocean Army, that guy already wasn't the Takuta we know. Then who the hell is that guy? Do I look like I know? Then why don't you just go ask this fake Takuta guy himself? That was the plan, but he couldn't be found anymore. He was gone. Probably because Shoyo saw his face. What's this? What? That's it? What kind of boring ending is that? Let me finish. That's not the end of the weirdness. Turns out this isn't a one-off case. Seems like there's been similar cases with the refugees from the other cities too. People with wounded faces turning out to be strangers, huh? We don't know how many of them there are, but right now in Gyo, there's a bunch of strangers amongst us who are completely different people from who we thought them to be. Yeah. Chapter 5. I really. Well, if you're on Manga X, right, which is where I'm reading it, this color page of like Shin and Ohon is just so friggin' cool. It's like blue grayish, and it is so friggin' cool. Like, I would just wish there was like no text around it, and like it was in 1080p, and then I could make it my wallpaper. But like, it's such a cool image, honestly. That's such a cool image, honestly. The 589, 14 days earlier in Gyo. All villagers, here's present your leaders. Those not on the ledger will not be let into the city. You shall be cared for outside. If you are not on the ledger, leave the queue. We will confirm your identity. It's the last of my people. All good, go in. You did it, Takuta, eh? We're at Gyo. Yes, we made it, not Kanto. We're not in Pokemon. Not just Pokemon, obviously. Real life, alright? We need water. Can you tell Kantetsu-san? We're at Gyo. We finally made it. We have successfully infiltrated the target. Hand over your leaders. Your ledgers. Water your leaders. So this is Gyo. Need water. And now, back to the present. Hurry up already, Takuta. Who are you calling Takuta, ya goof? I'm impressed you guys managed to find this sort of passage. It wasn't easy. It took us several days. Can't be helped. Just figured out where all the storehouses were. Was hard. There's no point unless we can hit all of them at the same time. Yeah, getting all this armor for our disguises took quite some effort too. Is that it? Yeah, right inside. The other groups should be in position as well. That's a lot of guards inside. We're not getting out of this one alive. Who cares about that? Failure will not be tolerated. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Godspeed to you all. Victory to Osen-sama. Yeah, victory to Osen-sama. It's like, yeah. Actually, no, they're hugging each other. They're like, yeah, this is it. My lord, please get up. What is the matter? Big trouble, sir. Your presence is required. Tell me something's going on. Has the Kanki army launched an attack? No, that's not it. Fire has broken out inside the city. What? There is a fire. That's the inner region, right? That's no small fire. Ah! That's not all, my lord. The report also says it's the eastern large granary. Oh, provisions. Provisions. Though they managed to slay all the culprits, the fires already reached a point where it can't be extinguished. Oh no. What did you say? So the culprits are dead. They knew that. They even said that they won't make it out of this. But their mission is successful. They got all the food provisions. What in the, how could this have? Who did this, my lord? Urgent news, my lord. Even you two, what now? The western storehouse has been reduced to cinders. The southern and northern ones are also burning as we speak. What? This guy was nice as well. He was like letting everyone in. Yeah. A fact. Straight up. Are you telling me that all 4 of our large storehouses have been set on fire? Yes, sir. Forgive us for bearing such ill news. How could this be? If I remember correctly, we had emptied out all the smaller and middle-sized storehouses and had begun handing out food from the larger stores. Can the northern and southern stores still be saved? Our men are desperately ferrying water, but the fire was already. I fear the worst. Oh, how could this been happening? He looks like he just aged like 20 years. In that one image, he looks like he's like 50. In that other image, he looks like he's 80. He looks like what's his name? Saitaku? Like the old guy that unfortunately died a few things ago. That's how he looks like. Are you telling me that in just a single night, Gyon has lost more than half of its food stores? It's too strong. We can't get close. We need way more water. No, more than half doesn't even do this justice. How could this have happened? Damn you. I need people to immediately go investigate Gyeon's remaining granaries and storehouses. It doesn't matter how big or small they are. Each and every one must have their stores tallied. We cannot lose any more of them to fire. Also, we need to go over the city population numbers. Again, with a fine-tooth comb. Yes, sir, as you command. Make sure to do this quietly. Not only the refugees, but even our soldiers cannot be allowed to hear of our remaining food levels. Yes, sir. As soon as morning comes, I shall send messages to His Majesty at Kantan and Riboku-sama at Shukai Plains via bird. Yes, do that. But first, we need to tally everything. Just how many more days worth of food does Gyon have left? We need an accurate answer to that question as soon as possible. Outside the Kanki, I mean. Check it out, it smokes. Oh, shit. Shit. A fire broke out inside or something. You guys getting this nice smell too? Yeah. Fire! There's a fire. That's gotta be. Gotta tell the boss. Huh? Boss, it's already up there. Che. Those fucking slowpokes sure took their sweet time. I don't know. They seem like Osan's mad, but I feel like. Originally, I felt like if anyone's gonna do this, right, it would be Kanki. Straight up, if anyone was gonna do this, it would be Kanki. But like him and Osa probably talked about it. It would take 1 day for news of tonight's events to reach that place, Shukai Plains. 14 days, early morning. This day would mark the day of the fiercest combat to be experienced by Shin's right wing. Okay, I said it and I was like, wait, Shin's right wing? Oh no, it's Shin's right. Okay, it sounds the same. I know it's not the same. And now before the battle begins, the one person, morning shows us on, yeah, damn heavy, who was aware of the fact more than anyone else. Oh, Usai, already back on your feet? Yeah, can't use my left hand, but at the least the right's still working. Now that's the Hishin here. They have the strategist Kaio 10. More likely than not, most of them will die today. And I will be the one sending them to their deaths. But even then, look at you trembling like some newborn foal. He looks like, little for that Shin. And a good morning to you too. Yeah, good morning. We haven't started fighting it, and you're already 2 tenths. That's because Kaio 10. Straight up. Gross. What? What are you doing, Kyukai? I thought it would make you happy. Soon I used it. How the hell would it? You like that sort of face? She's like, you like that sort of face? Kyuko's like, no. Not you. Not you. Jeez, seriously, what was that? But now the mood has changed. Now the mood has set and changed. Can you two be serious for once? What? I was completely serious. It was Kyukai who, I was 100% serious to you guys, eh? That's more like it, Ted. Just do it like you always do. If you sit there overthinking stuff too much, you'll end up hesitating and making the wrong decisions. You should know already, right? There's no need for you to hold anything back when it comes to us. We are the Hishin unit. Every last one of us here today will gladly put our lives on the line for the sake of victory. Which is why I get it. Thank you, Shin. Looks like today was the day I also need a bit of courage. And that's exactly what you've given me. Good. Let's win this, Shin. Yeah. Today will be ours. Let's do it! Let's do it! This is such a good moment. Because 10 has always been like... We had that moment very early on, obviously, where she like thought about the whole decisions and like where that came to like damn, as a strategist, like you're really responsible for everyone, but like you're responsible for the whole army now. But the thing is this as well. Shin wants to reach the top. He wants to be general. And ultimately, if he's a general, he's going to have a lot more people under his wing. And, there may be battles like this in the future as well. And 10 is a good experience for her as well obviously for Shin, who is the leader of this army right now. Chogayu-sama, the enemy's positions have changed. The Hishin is in the center and to the front, while the Aku army and the Gyokuho are flanking it and behind. Yeah, I can see it too. If the Hishin is now at the center, then it's probable that Shin of the Hishin has been appointed the right wing's commander her. So you've run out of ideas, and this is your final desperate attempt. But I will end this in only half of a day, Hishin, and that will mark the end of this entire battle. Very confident. Half a day. Very confident. We'll see what you say when Shin's glaive slices you in two. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Chapter 590, the final chapter for today, ladies and gentlemen. All out on offense. That sounds like the Hishin unit. All out on offense. That sounds like the Hishin unit. Perfectly. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Tanwa. Obviously AC. 10 and Shin. Look at them. 2 months remain. The live action movie. I know there's like a person on Discord. I won't mention his name unless he wants to be named. But I mean, I can't really just ask him right now. Alright, first of all, if you want to join Discord, alright? That's all I'll say. But there's a person on Discord that's been asking me if I do like the anime, right? And I've said I'll think about it, but like most likely not. I'll be honest, most likely not, alright? Because if I start something, I always want to finish it. That's my general motto. Like if I start something, I want to finish it. So I likely won't do the anime, alright? The person's still trying to convince me, by the way, but likely not, alright? Likely. I'll not say 100%, but likely not, alright? But I kind of want to check out the live action. I kind of want to check out the live action movie, to be totally honest here. Kind of want to check out the live action movie. But I haven't had anyone say I should, so who knows. But just seeing Oki, young Yotanwa, Ace, of course, young Shin, and young Ten. Beautiful. The right wing has already started the battle, but the sun has only just come up. Now, it makes sense. With no food left, they can't afford to waste even a single minute. As we are the ones with a time limit, logically, we should have sent reinforcements to the right wing so that they could conclude their battle as soon as today. And yet, ever since someone didn't know such thing, he trusted them. No, to be more accurate, he couldn't. All because of the heavy pressure exerted from Riboku to our front. Then, Remy, sir, the opposite is true as well. He didn't even say anything. Like, all he did was think. Osen is like, he is a psychic, alright? Like, all Denrimi did was think. But Osen, he didn't say it out loud, but Osen. The opposite is true as well. I see, he's right. Riboku has also abstained from sending any further reinforcements after Gyoen. In that case, I suppose the one that are holding the key right now are the right wing after all. All I'm saying, right, the right wing, they're going to succeed because it's Shin. I'm not saying that because of plot armor or anything, but because Shin can do the impossible and make it possible, right? If the right wing succeeds this, the center army should succeed as well, which means Shin better get promoted after this. That's what it Shin better get promoted, because he will be a major cause for the war to have succeeded. Riboku, Zhao Center Army Headquarters. Another reason why we stopped sending the left any further aid? That's right. Now that Osen Center Army has drawn close enough for us to feel him out, it will become clear that Osen intends to immediately mount an assault upon us if we are reduced to our number. If we reduce our number by sending reinforcements, even if that means not waiting for the other wing's battle to resolve, the reason why he has left the Shin right wing high and dry is because he is waiting for a gap in strength between the two central armies to appear. It works both ways. Because I stopped sending anyone else after Gyoen, Osen has been unable to reinforce Shin's right wing despite their predicament. In other words, by not sending our left wing any help, you've actually helped them instead. My lord, my word. You really put Osen in a tight spot with that concerning his food shortage, indeed. But this invisible battle between Osen and I shall soon draw to a close, yeah? In that case, we're the ones in a position of strength. If the battle on the left must resolve itself without any outside aid, the Shin's right wing has lost both Ako and O, but they've still got Shin, with the only one left being Shin. Yes, that's correct, which essentially means that our Zhao left wing shall emerge the victor, and flowing from that smaller victory, we shall triumph over the entire Riboku, right? Riboku, bro, I respect you a lot, right? I respect you a lot. You're smart, you're actually quite humble most of the time, and quite frankly, you're someone that I can see eye to eye with, alright? As an intellectual. You're someone I can see eye to eye with, alright? And you've always been respecting Shin. You've always respected Shin to a degree, alright? You always accepted and acknowledged him. You're a fool. And that's what I'm saying. You're a fool. If you underestimate the He-Shin unit just because the only person left in charge is Shin, then you're a fool. If there is more to it, okay. But if you're saying, oh, the only one that's left is Shin, Akko and Ohon are down, now it's only Shin, you're a fool. He's about to, I don't have a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but he is about to know you. That's not. He's about to know you. All right, know you. All right. That's what he's about to do. I know you. All right. He's about to do a reverse, a trap card. You fell for his trap. Whatever trap you had, you fell for it. All right. You've been respecting all this time, and this is gonna be a downfall. Oof. You love to see it. You love to see it, don't you? Q guy just ding 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 ding. Denju, Kayu, everyone fighting Dede, everyone going at it. Even Bihei of all kind. Hey, I always like joking on Bihei, honestly. He's just that little, honestly. He's a little dog. The right side has begun to push their way in. How's Denyu hit the right and destroy the enemy? Kyuga's unit is having trouble, Kaioten. Tell Ryusen to advance forward as much as he can. Got it. Looks like Takusan might start struggling soon as well. Kaioten, if Kyuga doesn't get any help soon, they might be done for. We at headquarters here will not issue any reinforcement orders, huh? If we don't go all out on the offensive today, then there is no hope of us winning. We've reached a point where we need each and every one of to overcome the odds if we are to win. Besides, I've entrusted those two on the field to make their own judgment on that. The two people, yeah, cute. Oh, no. Ensan, okay, and Shosa. Ensan, with his intricate knowledge of each group's limits, is keeping watch from his mounted position. And Sosa, with his wide field of vision on the ground. Lieutenant N and Sosa, I've really left those two with a hell of a job this time. Today, our headquarters will be focusing all of its attention on offensive moves, which is why I'll be entrusting you two with rescue and reinforcements on the battlefield. That being said, our current position means we don't have the luxury of forming a dedicated force just to go around and save people. You two will just have to make do with what you have and on hand at the time. Only help those that should be helped. That's basically leave those that can't be saved or that are not worth help. That's the position you're in. It's crazy how Ensan was like with Shin. Yeah, when Oki threw him off the cliff, like hello, throw you off the cliff, and from that point on, he's been all the way here. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And if there are any spots that you believe to be beyond salvation, then don't even try in the first place. Do you understand what I mean? Understood. We'll base our judgments on minimizing our casualties. I'm sorry. This should have been my job, but today you will... What are you saying? It's always been you that has had to shoulder this pain, but today you can leave it to us. Just promise us you'll smash the Zhao so hard they won't know what hit him. Aight. Oh, and the decapitated head is flying in the air like whoop-a-doo. It wouldn't be Kingdom without its decapitation. The He-Shin units fighting on this 14th day could only be described as letting the enemy cut your flesh so you can break their bones. That's a ruthless way to fight. Though this reckless style was completely devoid of any thought of defense. It's no good! They got us surrounded! Yeah! Lieutenant N and Shosa's efforts allowed them to barely prevent their own losses from being too fatal. We're here to help, Lieutenant N. I brought 10 others with me. Just keep holding out. Shosa-san, thanks. Meanwhile, on the offense, the He-Hyao and the Susui cavalry and Sugen's infantry, who were allowed to focus solely on attacking, demonstrate remarkable progress that could only be described as like lightning. Yeah, these guys are strong. No, kill them all. Burn, don't let them up. Don't let them show up. Don't let them show us up, damn it. The strategist told us to keep facing forward toward the enemy. No turning back. If you're worried about our friends behind us, then kill all the enemies that stand before you if you want to protect them. Don't get ahead of yourself, Shin scum. The one to die here will be you and Shin. Bow! I just comes in, slash them in two. Like, bow! It's like massive glaive. Just the people just flying in like, just flying away. Like, it makes absolutely no sense how they're flying that far. Like, they're riding on the horse, like, I just like fly away. It makes absolutely no sense, alright? That from a slash, you're flying 100 miles away. But you know what? I just don't give a flip. I just don't give a flip. I just don't give a flip, alright? It's cool. That's what it is. It's cool. Shin, let's do this, man. Yeah! I just said, the way that they're fighting, they're fighting without regard for their endangered comrades. This is something they've never done before up until today. But anything other than that has no hope of winning this day. Adjutant, the Gyoan army to our front is making a move. Here they come. We're moving out. Listen carefully, Gyokoho. The target of our grudge, Gyoan, will most likely not take them to the field today, which is why we need to only stop his army. No matter what, we cannot allow them to approach the Hishin unit. Do you hear me? Okay, let's go. I love these harsh screens. Honsama, even if you are not there with us, the Gyokoho shall fulfill its duty, even if it costs us our life. Let's move. Shoga, Yusama, the Hishin is destroying our forces at numerous points. Our line is being significantly pushed back. As a report, Ankisami has been slain and do not fuss. Our own forces are also wreaking havoc upon the Hishin units in exchange. There is no need to match the enemy's fighting style. Reinforce any place that they hit us at with the reserves in the rear, especially wherever they cap Shin is. Yes, sir. You will pay dearly for throwing away all force of defense against my shoulders, Hishin unit. For each of my platoons are well versed in both tactics and strategy. Soon it shall be your turn to have your faces turn pale. Ah, no good. Let's fall back. Be hesitant. Wait, hang on. They've got us surrounded. What? And they just like the spearmen come in from the back, like Sosa. Thanks, you really saved our asses. I take my eyes off you for 1 second, and this is where you are. Ah, man, this is what we call a war. This is what we call a ruthless, brutal, reckless, disastrous, calamitous, boisterous war. That's what we have right here. Everyone just everyone going at it. Everyone going at it. Everyone fighting. They're all fighting for their lives. And you know what? You gotta, as the chapter says, all out on offense. On offense. None of that. Defense. None of that. We're all going, attack. And that's all what we're doing. We're going on the attack, ladies and gentlemen. On the attack. We're prowling. We're going. We're mowing. We're slowing. We're going. That's what we're doing. We're going. That's what we're doing. We're striking like an arrow. Hot like a just freshly refined sword. That's what we're doing. We're just like an arrow that's just going straight. You know who would be perfect here? Mobile. Mobile would be perfect here. We'd be like, tactics, bro, tactics. That's exactly what a Hishin unit is doing, right? No, sorry. Not just the Hishin unit, the whole right wing, who Shin is in charge of, by the way, is all doing like mobile. Like, defense? Nah. Tactics? Nah. Strategy? Nah. Attack? Yeah. That's literally all that's happening here. Mobile would be perfect. Mobile would be absolutely perfect for this. Honestly, absolutely perfect. Like, young Mobile, when I say it. You know, the Mobile that happened before Oki, right? Who was like, all this nonsense. Are you mad? We're going on the offense. Like, straight up. Oh, that was great. That was a great faith chip, this line chip, man. That was great. Great. Obviously, there's still a lot more to be done. This arc, I think, is just recently finished. There's like 80 more chapters or 90 more chapters or whatever, or 100 more chapters to go. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what comes next. I will be seeing you all next time, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, remember, Bihei doesn't die. Shin doesn't die. Kukai doesn't die. And the Hishin unit will be victorious. I'm gonna get myself some food, and I'll see you all next one, everyone. Peace out, have a nice day, bye, and the snake is cool. It is cool! Look at it, it looks like a crocodile. Is it a crocodile? I think it's a snake. I haven't even proper... No, with the fangs, it has to be a snake, a viper. Is that a viper? Cobra? No. We'll just end it here. we'll just end it here. Peace out, and have a nice day. Bye. Python. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.